Hello everyone, it is me. I have come again once again who believes that Nigeria can become one of the best country in the whole world if we come together to speak one mind, one language against this Nigerian leader who has been leading us right from the colony of that country. Still yet they don't want to do something for good. They don't want to change the country for good. All they care about is their own account and their unborn children and the next generation. That is why I will keep saying it, Nigerian youth, the time has come for you and I to wake up, not by saying it, not by revolution on social media, but revolution on the street of Nigeria, revolution on the street of this so-called leader, so that they will know that the time has come, that the youth of Nigeria, we are ready. Because the way it is now, it seems like the youth of Nigeria, we are still not ready. We are still not ready to take that which rightful belongs to us. I keep saying it whether we like it or not. The same things that Nigerians are facing at home, the Nigerians abroad are facing almost the same thing. There's a video that I want to quickly show you of Nigerians who went to Croatia for table tennis competition. How they were having a problem. They called the Nigeria embassy. How the lady that is there to represent them, when you're having a problem in a foreign land, you're supposed to run to your embassy for protection, for them to look into your matter. How the lady was rude to them, how they were deported till now, the lady never looks for them. Why are they doing all these things? The name Nigeria is like a rag before all this Western world. The name Nigeria, they don't trust anybody. Once you call the Nigerian, once you're addressed as a Nigerian, you are automatically a suspect. It is not because Nigerian citizens are that bad. It is not because the Nigerian citizens are that so wicked. It's because some of these our leaders, the money they are taking from this country, they're bringing it to all this Western world. So some of these people are angry that the youth of Nigerians are sleeping, that the youth of Nigerians are not doing anything. But please, the topic we have this very time to talk about is just Nigerian leaders and corruption. But please, before we go further, I want you, if this is your first time, please, of coming across this station on YouTube, I want you to please drop your comment, subscribe on how Nigerian can be taken to the next level. Before we continue, I want to quickly show you this video of these Nigerian boys who went to Croatia for table tennis competition. What happened to them?
We actually went to Croatia for a tournament, a table tennis tournament, which after we finished participating, we were due to come back on the 17th. We were supposed to travel back on the 18th. So we decided to, look around, see how the city was looking like. Yeah. A policeman approached us, and then he was like, "Who are you?" We said, "We are Nigerians. Unless we came for a competition." So he said that we should sit
on the floor.
So we sat
along the road.
So he made a call, and then another policeman came, and then they took us to the station. They said that you came from Bosnia. He said, where is Bosnia? We are citizens of Nigeria. We came for a competition.
We have never been.
Did you show them your passport?
The passports were in our hostel.
Because we don't go out with it.
They now took us out into a van. They took us straight for about 3 hours or so. Another van came, and then they told us to come down and then push us into the other van. Now, in that van were unknown faces. And then they drove again for about 4 hours. Brought everybody down and told us to sign paper
And
that was written in their language. And then came to a place that was a pillar. And then looking ahead was whoosh, forest. So they now brought everybody down now. Gave me the carton where they put my phone, his phone, and my belt. And then the euros we were with were not there.
300 euro and $10. They say there is a camp that we are going.
We call it Mira
Camp. It's like they do register people that stay in that camp.
That's migrants.
Then we slept outside There's a filling station there. We slept there that very night. That was on the 19th
Of which month?
November. We were able to get Croatia embassy. I called a lady. She picked the call. She was the one that can be able to speak. She's very rude. The way she was sounding, she don't even pay attention. I was very angry. I raised voice on her. She said, okay, if I can be able to come down to their office. And
their office is in the city.
In the city. I still plead the lady that, please, do you have email so that we can forward our document to use? Maybe if there is any help for us to go back, maybe you have a right to give us maybe any paper that can cover us through the border. We'll go back and know how we'll go back to Nigeria. She hung the phone on us.
You all have seen this video. How the Nigerians that left the house, the home, to go and represent a country, how they were treated by their own ambassador in the country. Now let us go to the discussion this very minute properly. Let's talk about the corruption, the level of corruption in Nigeria and how high it is. The corruption in Nigeria has eaten up Nigeria to a state that even the name Nigeria is not trusted anywhere again. And you and I know that if I want to talk about this very topic about Nigeria, and it's going to take us years, months, that we cannot finish the discussion. I want to quickly talk about a particular one. Let's talk about this rice, about this border that was closed. Let's just talk about this one this very minute. I want to quickly bring some things to your understanding. The whole of the European country, to be precise, I don't know about America. If you've been to Europe or if you've come to Europe, even the Nigerian politician, if they have seen this video, they should go and do their research. In Europe, there is no cafe. They don't make cafe farm. They don't have cafe farm. They import their cafe from South American's country. Only cacao they import from Ghana and some other part of Africa. When I mean cafe is imported from South America to most European countries. And this cafe, if you are in Europe or you've been to Europe, you know that Europeans cannot do without cafe. Now, if you're watching their advert, during this advert, they will still tell you that this cafe is made in their own very country. If it's the German that are doing the advert, they will tell you that this is made in German. If it's Italy that is doing the advert, they will tell you that this is made in Italy. If it's Holland, they will tell you this is made in Holland. What do you want to talk about this particular rice? Yes, it is good thing that you did to say no to contraband, no to rice, that Nigerians to go into farming. But you just putting an end, you just closing border, you just investing in the farm, in the agriculture, you just doing that at that particular time. You just have to block the border at that very minute that you're investing the money into farm. What we are planting today, by understanding and agricultural knowledge, the little one that I have, what you plant today, there is no way it's going to bring fruit tomorrow. So where do you expect Nigeria to get rice from? The agriculture you've not invested for the past 4 years that you were elected into power, the rice you're expecting them to eat, how do you expect them to get them? Okay, now, why don't you, this rice that is being imported by individual, why don't they open warehouse, build warehouses all over the 36 states of Nigeria and cut these countries that is giving Nigeria this rice and ask them to import this rice in tons and employ some of the graduates in Nigeria, some of the graduates who are out there that is looking for job. Many graduated in that agriculture, not other courses. Nigeria is the only place that you go to school for years, you come out, a job is not guaranteed. They don't do anything about it. Why not import this rice in government terms, in government officials? Why not build warehouses in Nigeria, import this rice, employ people off, take people off street again, and baggage this rice in Nigeria and write made in Nigeria? You still need them to understand that this is imported and baggage in Nigeria for the meantime until the one you invested came into use, until the one you invested, the one you put in money has been harvested and ready for use. Now, instead, and the most painful part of this thing, if you go to barrack now and other places, you see this rise to buy because only the navies, the armies, and the police. Now, if you go to barrack, you get this bag of rice to buy because they still have a way of bringing it into the country. Before I go further, quickly, let me show you a video of how the Nigerian force was escorting rice into Nigeria. The same rice, the same borders that was closed for Nigerians not to eat, the same rice that was banned for Nigerians not to eat. Please quickly let me show you this video before we continue. Let's see the level of corruption in Nigeria.
Wannan bidiyon da ake zalunci shi. Wannan zaluncin da ake wa mutane ne wannan. Ana dauke musu kaya. Ga motocin dan Allah. Next level kenan wai. Kaga nan dai ga ma mota takwas nan gurin ta fito. Mota takwas ta fito. Yara da suke jiba ko? Kaga ba su comment nan wannan kaga da halbi za su fara. Ka gani ko? An fara halbi. An fara halbi. Shagu Allah tsina muku albarka ƴan boro uba shagu. Allah tsina muku albarka. Kaga halbi suke ko kaga halbi suke. Ƴan boro uba shagu. Halbi. Ciyaga zai fidda. A ammunition ne ya karasa. Idan za ku fi zaran ku. Ki zamna da Allah. Sai fa zama tsoro gare ki. Ba akwai ku yi zaman ku. Yalla ku yi zaman ku. Ya za ki. Sai kada su. Ciyaga zai aka tilla. Kuwa zalamai. Yan iska. Shagu ɓarayen banza. Allah tsine muku albarka matsiyata.
We have all seen that video. The same rice that has been bound in Nigeria, that the government has declared as a contraband, is the same rice that Nigerian forces is carrying to the country with gun and different kinds of forces, police, army, navy, all kinds of. Just imagine Copstone taking rice into Nigeria. Where is the rice going to? Some people is the one who's going to sell their rice. So these laws, these so-called politicians, what they're doing, they're just punishing the common man, the average man of Nigeria. That's what they know how to do. I want you to quickly listen to this video of a boy in the street who has spoken his mind, who know that saying your mind in Nigeria is a crime. I felt pity when I was listening to this boy. I felt broken. Because if all Nigerians have this mentality of this young man, believe me, Nigeria tomorrow is going to be bright and a great place for you and I to live in. Before I continue, I want you to please quickly take a look at this.
Income in Nigeria, and that if our leaders are honest and truthful and they are ready to work, Nigeria will be among the best countries in the world because we have what it takes. Our leaders are our problem. We are not having any problem in Nigeria. The only problem we are having are the leaders. Even me as somebody, I'm saying it publicly that if they can just do mass burial for all our leaders and let we the youth start ruling, you will see that everything will go the way it should go. Our leaders are our problem. I'm telling you, they can come and arrest me. If they should kill me, 1,000 people like me will still stand in this country. So that's it. Our our leaders are our problem. We are not have any problem with our leaders. Our leaders, they are our problem. How can someone be? See, I don't even know what, because the issue is even annoying. How even under normal circumstances, apart from their salary, they are not supposed to be giving them wardrobe allowance, all this allowance, all this What is the meaning of that? The money our leaders are collecting a month in some country of the world, some presidents are not collecting it in a year. I'm saying it publicly. So that's all. Someone even
I think we all have seen that video. Please, Nigerian youth, I will keep saying Nigerian youth, and I will not stop talking about Nigerian youth, because I know if you're really out there to stand for Nigeria, Nigeria will become a better place. Nigerian youth, look at what that young man has said. The problem of Nigeria is the leader. Please don't forget to subscribe, drop your comment on how Nigeria can be taken to the next level. Thank you very much.